वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं। तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे। बाबा अब भी साथ हमारे हैं।
सासों और बाजों से कीर्तन का आवाज देव आत्माओं में। वाह, संगम युग के शक्ति स्वरूप में ये विधि संपूर्ण पवित्रता की सिद्धि। इसलिए आप जैसे रूहानी रॉयल्टी और किसी आत्मा की नहीं, चेक करो ऐसे प्योरिटी की रॉयल्टी कहाँ तक आई है। रूहानी रॉयल्टी की सबसे श्रेष्ठ निशानी है रॉयल्टी, अर्थात रियलिटी, अर्थात सत्यता। जैसे आत्मा का अनादि स्वरूप सत है, सत अर्थात अविनाशी भी है और सत्य भी। जैसे पाप की महिमा विशेष यही गाते रहते हैं, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, सत्य ही शिव है। गॉड इज ट्रुथ कहा जाता है। तो पाप की महिमा सत्य अर्थात सत्यता की। ऐसे रॉयल्टी अर्थात रियलिटी, सत्यता। शराबी बनावटी या मिलावटी नहीं, चाहे बोल में, चाहे कर्म में, चाहे संबंध संपर्क में, मिलावट या बनावट नहीं। जिसको साधारण भाषा में बाप दादा कहते हैं सच्चाई, रॉयल आत्माएं, अर्थात उन्हों की वृत्ति, दृष्टि और बोल और चलन सब एक सत्य होंगे। ऐसे नहीं, वृत्ति में एक बात हो और बोल में दूसरा बनावटी भाव। इसको रॉयल्टी व रियलिटी नहीं कहा जाता। बच्चे, मैं आपके सदा साथ हूँ।
Om Shanti. Avyak signals. Become Brahma Achari, one who follow the activities of Father Brahma. Father Brahma had special love for the murli, and therefore he became Murlidhar. They show the murli as his symbol even in his future form of Sri Krishna. To have love for the things that the Father loved is a sign of love. This is called being loving to Father Brahma, that is, being Brahma Achari. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 18. Karankaravarhar. Lucky star. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Is everyone okay? Everyone in a Vyakti Parivar? You are all okay? Because we all have learned to be okay and keep well, right? When I think must be with most of us, when we came in knowledge, we heard the word murli, right? When you will finish your 7 days course, you will listen to murli, right? So we didn't know what murli is. We thought it's like a wooden flute, right? So I remember that uh, course finished, and so they start reading something. We didn't know that. And we keep saying, when will Murli be played? For many days, like, when will Murli be played? Murli kab chalegi? Murli kab bajegi? After you are listening to Murli every day, then we realize that God's versions, the versions of truth, they are very sweet. They have a very, like something musical when it is. Do we like these disruptions? Yeah, it's good. We could have reflection, we can be in silence, we can spread vibrations of peace and love. Never in the life, whenever there is any obstacle, never feel bad about it, never feel why this happened, shouldn't have happened, right? It happens, nothing. We are still very, very fortunate to have Zoom and internet, and especially these 2, 3 years, we had been taking a lot of benefits. So sometimes it does happen. So I was talking about that how truth touches the heart. It's very sweet. But there are some people, they say, truth is very bitter. But our recent Bhava's Murli was so beautiful. Truth makes you very civil, civilized or civil. You don't have to repeat it. Truth is truth, is eternal. But when it's lie, at least you need to have 12 times or even more to prove it. Sometimes out of habit, maybe not intentionally, we say something. I remember as a young person, I heard a story that, like young age, you have some kind of comparisons and competition. So this young boy had very, very beautiful camera, and he was very proud of it. So someone must have asked him. He said, yes, my father bought for me and all that. And after a few days, there was someone's birthday. So they asked him to bring camera, but it was not his. He had borrowed. Now what to tell? He has to tell something. For even little small things, you have to find then some excuse, something. But it's very interesting that we all love truth, right? If someone lies to you, should we get upset about it or not? Someone said, I get so upset, so angry when someone lies to me. So what Baba had said that, but that's not the civilized way to reply. Because I got angry, right? So you didn't speak truth and I got angry. So it's same, right? But then what should be done? I have to maintain my image of truth, my habit of truth, my way of truth. And that is why one of the most important praise for God is truth. God is truth. Now, generally the truth is more something like factual. Did you see this? Yes or no? So it's seen more in a factual way. But there is higher truth, and that is about eternity. Knowing my own true self. And that's why, like, very good 3 words, Sat Chit Anand Sarup. True, conscient, and blissful. To remain in the experience of bliss, one has to have that truth. It's so interesting. We see with our eyes the truth of everyone's existence. This one's name is this one is this, like, but it's not true. Because what we are describing is only costume, which you are using to play your part. So what I am seeing through the eyes is not true. Because what I am not seeing, which I should see, your eternal self, that you are a soul in the body, using your body to play your part. It's only a vehicle, it's only a costume. So the truth is something which is not visible. Everything what we see in the world is temporary, mortal. Nothing is imperishable. Everything could be most valuable. Any existence, right? Hmm? What is immortal? What is imperishable? Is something which is not visible. It is so easy. We meet each other. Anywhere we meet, we remember, right? Oh, I met you at airport. Maybe I met you in Delhi. Maybe I met you somewhere. Because we are seeing through the eyes, right? But there is something what is called awareness, simriti. And then when we get to that what I know about you, yourself, oh, you are a very kind person. This one loves to help. This one is very charitable. The quality, the virtue of that person. Anyone has helped in our lives in a small way or big way. You don't forget, right? I always share this story. Some of you must have heard. I used to travel a lot to Caribbean. There was a time when I was there, but used to come back and forth. So one time the party who had to receive me there didn't had right information of flight, so didn't come. So I knew the airport, everything. I just thought, let me take luggage, go through customs, immigration, come out. So still I didn't see anyone. So I said, okay, told the porter to keep my luggage on one side and I will sit and wait. And then I didn't had money, local currency. So I took out dollars and I gave him. He said, no, I won't take. I said, no, you have to take. You have family. You have to take care of you. Everything, no, you need to take. He said, I'm not going to take. I really insisted. And I was there only for 3 days. So I thought, okay, when I come back, maybe I bring something for him and give him. But I was so touched that generally a poor person should say, give me a little more, right? I remember few airports. So once I was somewhere in Bombay. Before even picking, he said, you have to give me 100 rupees. I said, I give you more than 100. Just take me. Because I used to travel alone at that time. So it's not question of poor or rich, but it's question of what kind of your action is, what kind of attitude you have. Right? Now that is truth, right? Not only we are touched, but we remember that. There are so many beautiful small stories, not big ones, where one is touched by the help, the kindness, compassion, love which is shared. Now that is truth. And it touches, right? As you all know that this year, as it is our Amrit Mahotsav, 75th celebration of India's independence, and our Prime Minister Modi had declared it to celebrate many beautiful ways. So we also thought that we should do, something. So we came up with the theme of spiritual empowerment for kindness and compassion. Anything, like we are telling everyone plant at least one tree. We eat fruits, we eat vegetables, we go under the shade of the tree. And tapasvis always are under tree. So at least one tree. I was in Peace Village and I started the campaign. And it's not easy to get trees, and they are very expensive. I didn't know. So they said in that climate, they can only have peach and apple and berries. So we said, okay, we get apple. And so I planted one, and I encourage everyone. It was $600, something, one tree. But how many, when it really grows, it grows, and it constantly gives you so much fruit. So it's kindness towards human being, but kindness towards the nature. As much pollution, as much possible, not to create pollution. Just be careful. I remember we used to learn as young, don't waste anything. Filter water, salt, anything, don't waste it. Use it, but don't waste it. Because then we, in a way, we are somewhere we are misusing what is being given to us. You know that water is the big necessity of the life. And there are, the latest UN report shows not only shortage of water, but filter water. And we use all filter plus bottled water, right? Because we feel it should be mineral water. So compassion and kindness and in some way. And then there were some, they said, oh, I can't sponsor $600 trees lot. So the sister, one who has passion for getting this, she said, what about berries? The bushes of the berries, they are cheap, $40 something. So we said, okay, you can do that. And then I saw still people are thinking, I said, okay, we are ordering this much. How many want to go and plant the tree? Don't think of buying. So that at least their heart opens and say, "Mhm." So many, many trees. Not only that, but whole thing of always thinking of profit, like what I get out of this, what I get. We don't realize it's not immediate fruit you're looking for, right? Once I was in Trinidad and at the backyard, one time we went and there were so many pumpkins and squash and Karela and all that. And it was only because they used to throw the seeds in the dustbin. And somehow or other, it spread and so many vegetables. So seed is seed. Whether you plant it or from somewhere it comes, it must grow, right? It must produce. I mean, when I think of nature, so much giving in nature. And sometimes I wonder why human being is so selfish in accumulating. Look at the air and water, and these days we have to pay water bill and all that. But there was a time, no? And that also if you have your own well. We always used to have well at the backyard, right? So that when you don't get water supply, then at least you have your own water pump. So our awareness for tomorrow, homework is thinking of yourself as a star who brings benefit to everyone with truth, with kindness. And when I came to New York, they told me you shouldn't smile. So I said it's true because they say when you smile, you attract. and you can attract wrong people. So I don't know, I was in 30s, it's not I was young. But the way they were, no, you cannot. So I said, okay, I won't. But then you have to be natural happy, no? You don't smile. But I think we love smiling faces, no? Or you like person who always sulks and make faces and no. But inner happiness, inner joy, that's our nurturing quality within the self and also for others. So tomorrow, our awareness and the attention will be on this aspect. Om Shanti.
Homework. Karankaravarhar. Lucky star. The father says, lucky stars. Do you believe that I am teaching you? Those stars simply give light. You serve to awaken people. You make unhappy ones happy. The Supreme Soul is Karankaravarhar. The Father says, I make you souls carry out a good task. Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So finally, our pilots and air hostess, they have come back and their vacation is finished. They had a good holidays. So we'll be going to our sweet home Madhuban Global Hospital, right? So welcome to Vyakti Journey Global Hospital, a placing of healing for spirit, mind, and body. Pilots and air hostess, we missed you for 4 days. Shanti. So that was a wonderful trip to Global Hospital, and I want to share a secret today. So you all know that how Vyakti Parivar began, right? And March 2020, Dadi Janki ji was in Ahmedabad, February 2020. Then COVID began, and Dadiji really wanted to come back to Madhuban. And Hansaben knew, and she really made great effort, and she really brought her back to Madhuban. And Dadiji was kept in Global Hospital to recover, because it's only in Global Hospital there are equipments, right? So you saw one room which is dedicated for Dadis, and from beginning of the Global Hospital, anytime any Dadi, when they had to do any treatment or anything, that's the room they are kept. So Dadi Prakash Maniji also stayed there, many other seniors. And Dadi Janki ji was also kept there. And she flew to Baba from that room. So that's what we saw today. And of course, that room is still there with same setting, and that room is still serving to different seniors, including our Didi, Mohini Didi. So anytime, any treatment for any seniors and Dadis, that's the room. So it's a very powerful room. Yeah, that's where we all went. So it's very, very sacred place. So it has a direct connection to Baba right there. Right? Very powerful. Anyway, thank you so much. That was a wonderful trip to Global Hospital. And it really feels home, because even though it says hospital, but it is home for us. It's part of it. Like each and every corner of Global Hospital, it feels like home. Anyway, that's such a great gift from Baba to all of us. And thank you for coming and visiting. So now let's reflect on the homework, and we'll take Drishti from Didi, remembering Baba. And tomorrow is Tuesday, so our schedule will remain same, including Awake the Murli revision from 5 to 6 p.m. Om Shanti. Now let's reflect on homework.
Karankaravarhar, lucky stars. The Father says, lucky stars, do you believe that I am teaching you? Those stars simply give light. You serve to awaken people. You make unhappy ones happy. The Supreme Soul is Karankaravarhar. The Father says, I make you souls carry out a good task.
Karankaravarhar, lucky sitare. बाप कहते हैं लकी सितारे, मैं तुमको पढ़ाता हूँ, समझते हो? वह सितारे तो सिर्फ रोशनी देते हैं, तुम तो मनुष्यों को जगाने की सेवा करते हो। दुखियों को सुखी बनाते हो। करन करावनहार परमात्मा है। बाप कहते हैं, मैं तुम आत्माओं से अच्छा काम कराता हूँ। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, Avyakti Parivar.